All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of well, that's one way to start it, right?
Indeed.
Yeah. Oh,
Start off
profession.
strong.
I know. Professional Time Wasters podcast. I'm once again joined by Coolshirt.
Hello.
Oh man, that's one way to open this up. Oh, let's get right into it.
So yeah, game
Game
developers suck.
game developers suck. I don't know if that's the title yet, but we're still working through that. You'll know if you've clicked on this. Kind of off the tail end, and I wouldn't say a continuation to the Halo episode we did, but
Or just in general, I feel like.
there you go.
Because I don't think it just applies to 343.
No, it does not. I have not made it any secret on this channel that I do not like game developers. And personally for
Really
me,
now?
oh yeah. Personally for me, there's a lot of people online, especially right now, that are like, "Oh my god, video games are in the worst state that they've ever been, like in years and things like that." And it's all because of corporate greed, or it's all because of negligent management. I do agree on that partly, but there's always one group of people that for the majority of the time they kind of seem to skate by, because I don't know, people say like, "Oh, they're just working individuals like you and me." I don't know exactly the reason, but it's game devs and I fucking hate them. And yeah, hate's a strong word, but I don't care. I don't. And look, I understand that you need to make money, you need to have a job or things like that. But goddamn, man, being what happened to all of this artistic integrity? When
Well, it's no longer about art. It's about making money.
I mean, yeah, for like once you get to a certain level, but honestly, it feels like for game devs, in my opinion, it's more about pushing a message, your message.
Yeah, and political messages have taken a very massive role in gaming.
And you know, they're growing up, I remember people saying, "Oh, when I grow up, I want to be a game dev." I was never one of those people. I never really
I
had an
was.
I mean, there you go. Coolshirt was. I never really wanted to make games. Oh, let me rephrase that. I never wanted to be like that kind of level of making games. I'm more of an idea person. And if you really look at everything that's wrong with a lot of these games in specific, look at what happened with Concord, look at what happened with Halo, like modern Halo, look at what has happened to Nintendo and all of their stuff. It's a mixture of a lot of things, but I don't know, Coolshirt. For me, it's definitely a lack of understanding and willingness to understand. You know what I mean?
It's a lack of creative vision in some aspects for like Concord. I feel like it was just like we are trying to check boxes and shit like that, just to like fit in for the fucking political narrative, which just turned away the entire audience and nobody played it
Yeah.
because all the characters were fucking ugly.
Oh, they were fucking hideous. I mean, the ugliness of characters we'll touch on here in a little bit.
Yeah, that's been happening across the industry, not even just with Concord, but that's just been like a Western game. I feel like we should also specify Western, but I mean, there's been some shitters from China and Japan as well.
Dude, I mean, we just put out a fucking entire podcast talking about Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not trying to hold my hand on those people.
No, those people are just as bad. The people that you're thinking of that are still making good shit all are making things for gotcha games. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
for
honest.
some reason, it's most of the Chinese devs for some reason.
I mean, I could tell you why.
Yep.
I mean, but this isn't a political channel, so
Hey man, if it makes money, it makes money.
I mean, yeah, they say sex sells, so
it does. Marvel Rivals definitely sells.
oh, dude, I hate Marvel Rivals, and I hate their developers too.
I don't hate the game. I just don't enjoy playing it. I like the character models though.
Well, to each their own. Now, the reason why what spurred this episode on it is because a lot of game devs have been getting fired. Bungie's been getting has been getting cleaned out. Microsoft just recently closed down a bunch of studios, laid off a bunch of developers, and moved some IPs around. And
Yep.
it's funny because it's always Bethesda. It always comes back to Bethesda.
Because they got greedy after Skyrim,
Which one?
the original release back in 2011.
Oh,
Name a successful game other than Halo or Fallout 4 that they've released since Skyrim. That's not Skyrim.
Elder Scrolls Remastered.
Oblivion.
Yeah. Or did they outsource that?
That was outsourced.
Wasn't. I mean, that's a big thing nowadays is fucking outsourcing.
I mean, this new Halo game was mostly outsourced.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the Destiny 2 development was also outsourced, especially in the beginning. Outsourcing's the name of the
Yeah.
game, not paying people's, just the caveat on top.
One hell of a drug.
I don't know. So many of them are getting fired, and they're taking to Twitter to go and complain that
Dude, they're taking to the streets, bro. What are you talking about?
to the streets. But listen,
Yeah.
it's hot. No one goes outside right now.
Apparently they do.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. And they're complaining that they're letting the artists go. That this is corporate greed. Once again, they're pushing you towards that corporate greed narrative. The little man versus the big guy. And trust me, I hate Walmart and Amazon as much as the next person. Don't get me wrong.
You don't hate Walmart as much as I do.
That is true, but you work there. That's why.
That's why. Yep.
I have a different reason for hating Walmart. But either way, it's funny because these are the same people, and I'm lumping all developers in there that are actively making games. I'm sorry if you're quote unquote if you claim to be one of the good ones, but your vocal minority isn't a minority. I'd argue they're the majority. Cause like I said, this is not a political channel. But if you look
Yes,
at
it is.
for you maybe. If this is a pattern recognition channel.
Yeah, I was gonna say, quit lying to the audience.
But no, I'm kidding. No. So a lot of these studios are on the West Coast. Very expensive on the West Coast, both to live and do everything there.
Yep.
Exist. So these people are making good, decent money. In fact, I'd argue that some of them are probably working less and making more than a lot of essential workers. What are essential workers? Your EMTs, your firemen, all of those people.
I don't think you need to describe what essential workers are. Yeah, that's right. You fucking McDonald's employees. You're an essential worker.
You're a hometown hero, Mr. McDonald
I believe in
employee.
You burger flippers. You keep this country going.
I wish that you
I'm,
could.
I'm not even being sarcastic. I actually believe that.
I mean, I don't know. I think the world would exist just fine if McDonald's shut down.
Oh, I agree, but I mean, it's
Not-
convenient.
Not Krispy
it
Kreme,
keeps-
though.
Okay.
We need that in the world.
Interesting exception, but okay.
I don't know, but do you think McDonald's is necessary?
No, it's a necessary evil in this country just because it enables like the way that like transportation of goods and services are provided to people and things like that, like through like truckers and stuff like that. But I mean, like I don't think that the country needs fast food at all, but it's just become a part of the culture.
We need a 24-hour Chili's. That's what we need.
Damn, you're right.
Yeah, I know. I'm right. A 24-hour Chili's would slap. No, even better.
It would just become the new Waffle House if we're
A
being really
24-hour Hooters.
I can get behind that.
Place of shit. No, actually, no, we do need McDonald's. Where are these game devs going to go work now that they're laid off?
You're right. Exactly. They need the perfect job from Mickey D's.
How long has it been, in your opinion, that gaming's been in this like hellhole?
Since 2015.
Yeah, since certain guy took office, right? And they just kind of lost their mind.
Yep. That's the catalyst that really, once he went down that escalator, that was the catalyst that started sending everything into where everything has to be about politics.
And it's an absolute shame because, look, modern gaming is an art, especially when you start lumping in some of like these really shitty fucking just slop games. And I'm not talking about like if you enjoy playing like Call of Duty and just things like that, the mechanics of it. I'm talking your Fortnite.
I don't think anyone on planet Earth is going to come up to you and be like, yeah, dude, Call of Duty is art.
Black Ops 1.
Okay,
World
that's
at
art.
War.
All right, shut up.
What
The new Call of Duties. All right, I get what you mean. The campaigns are pretty great, but even then, I still wouldn't call
But
like every Call of Duty art.
what I mean by that is like when I say the slop is a game with an undefined art style and an incoherent, art style. Kind of like Fortnite where they kind of exist as a
An
um
everything game.
not really an everything game, a collaboration machine
Yeah,
nowadays, where you go and watch Hatsune Miku, Hank Hill, and Peter Griffin run up on Sasuke, I don't know, the Michelin Man, and Tung Sahur or something. You know,
God, I hate that sentence.
I don't know if that can actually happen in Fortnite. Oh yeah, and Kafka's there.
Kafka.
Either way, this is what these game devs have been working on. It's nothing great. And I'm going to be honest, I'm looking at the slate for next year, and it's just more
It's a bunch of
remakes.
sequels. It's just a bunch of remakes and sequels.
There's nothing new. And it's specifically from AAA as well. People want to tell me that the future is independent.
You're telling me you're not excited about GTA 6?
No.
The greatest game that God has ever blessed upon this earth?
The greatest game that God ever blessed upon this earth was Halo Reach.
I think there's a few more on that list for me, but I don't disagree with that.
Actually, you know what? No. It was Halo 3. Everyone loves Halo 3. Some people don't like Reach, and I understand it, but it's Halo 3. That was God's gift to the earth. The rainbow after the flood, and then Halo 3.
Oh my God.
Oh fuck.
It's funny because there's some tie-ins there.
I know. Dude, the main thing that I think we're deep enough to where I should probably say this before we go any further. The main reason why I have such an just animosity towards these game developers is the majority of them all seem to love to blame other people for the games that they create that don't sell. They love to go and attack people on Twitter or Blue Sky or whatever social media they use.
Okay, don't dead name their fucking dead social media platform.
I
man.
didn't say Facebook.
No, I was talking about Blue Sky, but okay, that's funny though. I haven't thought about Facebook in a while.
Exactly. They love to go and argue with people on there instead of actually put time and effort into making real games. And I'm going to be honest. Here's the call out right now. If you're a game developer, you got laid off, you think you're amazing, prove it. Indie's the future of the gaming industry. That's what everyone's saying. Go make an independent creation. Go for it. If you're so talented, go for it. Get off of social media.
Yeah, but like you're saying that, but you'll never play their game though.
If it's good.
Uh-huh.
If it's good, here's the thing. A game doesn't have to be made for me to be a good game. I don't have to like a game to respect that it's a good game. I don't like Expedition 33. I think it's a good game. I don't like Elden Ring, but I think it's a great game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't like, what's that one game? You don't like Mystery Dungeon. I love it. Games aren't all made for like the same people. I'm not a visual novel guy. You played Fate, things of that nature.
Damn, you gotta call me out like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's so many different things. And I mean, you don't need to go and make the next like Halo or Call of Duty to make a good game. Stardew Valley, one of the most successful indie games of all time, was made by one person.
You know what? You want to know another game that was one of the most successful games of all time?
What?
That was also an indie game.
What?
Minecraft.
There you go. You got Minecraft, but didn't that have a team? Oh wait, these people have friends, right? I don't. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Notch made it by himself, but I mean he developed the majority of the idea by himself.
Yeah, there's more.
Based on my knowledge of the history of that game.
But honestly, I don't think these people could do it.
Yeah,
it's because gaming's weird. I think gaming got too popular.
It did. COVID kind of killed it.
Yeah, I think gaming got way too popular. And I think gaming at its roots now is just, there's so many different things before like you even get to just even putting a game out there anymore. And it's a little disheartening. Granted,
a little.
It's very disheartening. I'm trying to be positive, man.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. Is it's kind of hard to be positive these days.
Not really. I'm like the Ackman said, I'm an eternal optimist now.
Oh my god.
Because
Good old Ackman.
it can't get any worse than this, right?
It got a lot worse.
That's what a younger me said after playing Halo 4. By the way,
Oh, don't worry. It got worse upon every release.
You're not wrong. These people,
They
man,
disgraced the Master Chief Collection by putting Halo 4 on it.
they did. They really did. I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Out of all of the devs in the gaming industry, one still okay, the ones that still have their jobs, who do you think are the worst?
Oh.
The ones that still have their jobs?
Fuck, man.
I have my personal like shit list, honestly.
That's a hard question, man. Like, there's so many bad ones. That's the problem. It's like trying to pick my favorite, like, child right now. I'm trying to like pick out which development studio has like the worst people.
It's not DICE because they
No, it's not DICE. DICE, they wish they could be the worst.
No, they got laid off, dude.
No, I know.
Battlefield 6 did great, and the CEO of EA got a bonus, fired all the fucking Battlefield devs.
Good on him.
Thank God, right?
I know. These people are finally getting a little bit of a wake-up call.
Yeah.
Wake up to reality.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. If you're some of the good Battlefield Battlefield devs, it's not that hard to make, How hard do you think it is, Coolshirt, to make well, you think about the question I asked you. Do you think it would be to make...
I'll go ahead and just give you my answer. It's Bethesda.
I'm crazy. I thought it would be Blizzard. That's my pick.
The problem is Blizzard is so bad that like I just don't care about them anymore. Like the thing is I have no hope for anything that they put out. There's at least a copy with Elder Scrolls 6, and I hate that, and I think it's going to be terrible when it comes out. But that's just my cope. I have no expectations, or like my expectations are terrible for Elder Scrolls 6. I want it to fail. Honestly, I don't even really care, to be honest. But if they make a good game, that'd be pretty awesome.
I mean, I have a friend. She's like a huge Elder Scrolls fan, and she...
I'm not your friend. I see how it is.
Are you a woman?
No.
Exactly.
But I am a huge Elder Scrolls fan.
Yeah, but you're not this delusional.
Oh, no.
Every single year since the reveal, she's been telling me, this is the year.
No, it's
this
not.
Is the year.
Literally, there's a higher chance of Bloodborne 2. Just think about that for a minute, all you PlayStation scrubs.
Nah, buddy, there's a better chance of Portal 3.
Half-Life 3 has a better chance.
Team Fortress 3.
Left 4 Dead 3. Valve might finally learn how to put up their third finger before Elder Scrolls ever gets a new game.
I mean, they put a 2 on Counter-Strikes.
That's not even... The thing is that that's not even... yeah, but like CSGO was like the third installment of that franchise as far as I remember.
Yeah, but that's also, Russia and Ukraine's favorite gambling site. All right, leave them alone.
No, that's their entire economy. What are you fucking talking about? That's not just their favorite gambling site. That's their whole economy runs off that game.
Actually, I want to amend my statement from earlier in this episode. Now that I just remembered something, the only devs that I actually like is whatever fucking titanium testicled dev team decided to allow trade-ups for knives and nuked the CSGO economy. You people are my heroes.
Thanks, Valve. I appreciate you.
By the way, I
love you don't even know that that's the studio that makes that game.
I know that's the studio, but I'm saying there has to be like a specific dev team, for that.
Whoever did that and crashed the economy with those like fucking free skins or whatever. I
salute you.
God, that was the funniest shit I've ever seen. I'm not even gonna lie. That was a wild time to be on it. Well, the more depressing side of that story is that there were people that killed themselves over that.
You don't say that. You say that they Control-Alt-Deleted themselves.
I don't care. I'm saying killed themselves. Well, you can edit that one out. I don't care.
I don't edit this fucking podcast. The fucking brain fart I had starting's gonna be in this.
The Jews got him. We'll just put it that way instead.
No, you wish the Jews got him. They did it to themselves.
That would probably been a better end there.
Listen, man, I don't think that they may be evil, but I don't think they're running around telling people, "Hey, put all your money into CS:GO knife skins."
You
All
know,
right, they hate cryptocurrency as it is. I
they hated him because he spoke the truth.
Yeah, I mean, there are some people that'll blame them for all these, game dev things, and I mean, look, if that it's if
I
that,
mean, they wouldn't be entirely wrong with certain development studios. I gotta say, I've done my homework,
there you go.
but I won't start naming names, even though I could.
Yeah, that's on you. But I mean,
Hey, you said this wasn't a political podcast.
listen, man, as long as it's objective and true, that ain't political.
All right, Rockstar.
I'm waiting.
I ain't naming names.
I know.
I'd have to go pull up a list, but I could.
It's
The
not.
information's public. That's not that hard to find.
The truth isn't political, and the people that tell you that it is are the same kind of people that think that fucking.
Well, but it is anti-Semitic, though. You got to remember that.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, you got to remember that part.
And as a black female helicopter of color, I am offended by that.
You should be.
Yeah.
Fucking faggot.
Hey, I'm a helicopter, not a bundle of twigs, all right?
You are in my book.
So these game devs, right? Getting back. Because if not, this is going to become racial slurs, the podcast episode. And then I will have to edit.
Don't make me say it.
Don't.
This may be a Rumble exclusive.
This ain't going on Rumble. Podcast never did well on Rumble. Either way.
It's because nobody uses Rumble except for like people who watch politics.
Yeah, that's it. Well,
I mean, I use Rumble, to be fair, but I mean, like, I don't watch any political streams on there anymore.
I mean, you're also not a Dr. Disrespect fan, so
yeah, I'm not into touching kids. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not. Isn't that like one of the few sites that also banned EDP? This is my autism taking over.
I don't know if EDP had an account on Rumble.
Let's stop talking. I don't want to give him ideas.
Yeah, I don't. Do you really think you'll ever watch this?
I don't know, man. You made me watch that documentary. I don't know anymore, man.
I did not make you watch shit.
You sat there.
I was there.
Menacingly.
I was there.
You didn't even hold my hand.
I warned you about it though.
It was bad.
It was yeah. That EDP doc was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That was an atrocious level event.
Okay.
Anyways,
you know that like a lot of these game developers and the people that defend these corporations, one of the arguments that they love to spout is, well, if you're so knowledgeable on this subject, why don't you make a game, or you take this over and you do it better? For me personally, I've always wanted to be told this. Like I've dreamed for the day that fucking somebody hits me with this fucking like statement, because I know my answer. My answer is 100%. If you give me the teams and the budget that these fucking game studios have, I bet I could create a better fucking game than anything that's been put out in the last decade. I would be able.
It's not that hard. You know what the main focal point of a video game needs to be?
Fun.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's literally it. That's literally it. I was gonna quote the fucking Bungie devs. If it ain't fun, it ain't worth fucking play. The original Bungie devs, not like the current ones. Sorry.
What current ones?
Oh yeah, you're right. They're all gone. That's good.
Come
point.
on,
the ones that we're still working on Marathon, but you know.
Hey, Marathon will fix everything.
Okay. Jenkins, it will fix everything.
Listen, man, he just needed
the sinking
another
ship
car.
Is going down. Yeah, that car collection's getting a little low on Pete Parsons over there. It looks like he needs another car.
Like I mean, I have so many ideas. Like so many fucking ideas, and none of them encroach on Nintendo and their stupid bullshit. You know,
like, you telling me you don't want to make another Pal World?
Oh, I could make something 10 times better than Pal World, and Pal World's great.
I love Pal World. It was a lot of fun.
I mean, we didn't even get that far.
Back into that. No, I know, but I'm down to get back into it. I just got busy.
Yeah, I could make something 10 times better than Pal World. I can make. Like, I can make something 10 times better.
Okay, you could, but like, all right, why don't you?
Because I don't feel like getting sued by Nintendo.
Yeah, but they did. They won.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Just remember that.
It is true.
That was probably the greatest W in all of gaming, was Nintendo finally losing a lawsuit.
I mean, that's not the first one they lost.
No, I know, but it's just they rarely ever lose.
They lose a pretty decent amount. It's only recent. It's only like recently, and most of the times when they win, it's like cease and desist that they just send to people. They're not real lawsuits. And I hate to say this, but some of them I agree with Nintendo on. Yeah, that's right. Fuck you, Super Smash Brothers community.
Oh my god.
I hate them. I hate them so much. They're like, for me, when it comes to gaming, there's a list. Number 1 on my shit list, game developers. Number 2, the competitive fighting game community. Number 3.
I don't have a problem with the competitive fighting game community. I don't know why you do, because that's like the one gaming community I'm fine with being competitive.
No.
I just don't give a shit about the competitive shooter genre. I think that shit's boring.
Number 3, Roblox. Everything.
All right.
Everything about Roblox.
Okay. Yeah.
Number 4, streamers.
Okay. I'm surprised they're so low on the list.
Number 5, myself.
I could think of a few other personal friends that would be higher than yourself on the shit list personally, but you know.
No, these are things regarding gaming. And remember, no one hates me more than I hate myself.
Same.
So, I'll thank you for hating me. It's great.
You're welcome. I'm your biggest up.
Not big enough.
I can get bigger.
I mean, hopefully at one day, these like game devs will see this and they'll, go piss themselves in a corner or something. I don't know. Don't they have to? I've seen so many where it's like, yeah, welcome to our studio tour. This is our cry room where you go to cry.
Here's the cuck room.
And dude, it's funny because right now as well, all of these cons are going on, like these gaming conventions and things like that, except E3 that these developers killed. They partly helped kill, at least.
Nintendo did a lot of the damage there.
Yeah, and
if we're being, to give credit where credit's due.
I just want to put this out there right now. I will never go to any of these fucking conventions. One, because I feel like the moment I would have set foot on there, if this channel were to ever blow up for some reason, I don't think I'd be allowed on. Because you heard about what they did to Marty O'Donnell, right? Where they uninvited him to
no, that pissed me off, dude.
Yeah. So these weren't the game developers themselves that did this. These were the convention. No, these were convention
people.
like convention organizers and people like that.
And they uninvited Marty O'Donnell because he's running for political office?
Not, they didn't say that. They said because of the things that he said and the beliefs that he holds. Now,
okay.
Hang with me here.
They're referring to here.
Hang.
I've listened to a lot of Marty O'Donnell's beliefs, and they're pretty standard American shit. And not even that crazy.
Hang with me here. This will tie into the theme of this video. These are the same people that kiss up to game developers. This is a game developer thing. This is a Bungie, like an OG Halo Bungie developer reunion is what this is.
Yeah.
And
that you don't want to bring the guy who like basically made the soundtrack that we all listen to this day that I'm actively listening to right now.
Soundtracks. Multiple.
True. Soundtracks. Good point. It's like all of the Bungie Halo games as far as I remember.
Yes.
Because I think he's at least credited with all of them.
I mean, his most popular is Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST. And
I always thought Halo 2 was pretty popular too.
It is, but it's not as popular as 3 and ODST.
Okay, that's fair.
ODST has...
I like them all.
ODST has a lot of LARPers in there that are, real big fans. I've never
actually played it.
No. That, like, they like to stand out in the rain and the role play as,
With the smooth jazz,
Yeah. I mean, we know someone like that. So, these political beliefs and things of that nature are what drive these game devs. They slide things into every single little aspect. And it's not just game developers, showrunners, like movie producers. Everyone nowadays is doing it. And we can talk all day about things like that. And at a certain point, these game developers turned the regular person against them. That's why I have no issue saying that I hate them. That's why you don't like them. That's why it's becoming more common online to see people not shedding a tear for these people.
Well, I celebrate it. I don't know. What do you mean shed a tear, brother? I'm over here celebrating when they get fired.
There you go. I mean,
that's like a music to my ears. I'm just like, hell yeah, another Chud victory.
There you go. These are people that have ruined IPs. These are people that think that they're
They've ruined one of my favorite hobbies. Maybe not my favorite, but one of my favorite hobbies.
this was my favorite hobby. It's
Growing up, it was my favorite.
yeah. These are the people that cheer for the deaths of other people that they don't know but they don't agree with.
Yeah, you can say his name.
It's not just him. It's
No,
like
I know, but it's multiple people. But like one of them is Charlie Kirk. I think we can
yeah.
say that.
I mean, we can say Charlie Kirk, but I'm saying for everyone, the man that was
But
killed.
you gotta remember, Fire. We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame.
Oh my god, no! But I say that because
Anyway, sorry.
look, the Charlie Kirk, like all of that reaction from a lot of these game studios was bad. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it wasn't. It was downright fucking deplorable and awful. But they've done it before. They did it to I don't even remember his name, but the guy who was killed during the Trump assassination attempt. They
The firefighter
cheered
guy,
for
I
that.
forget his name
I
off the top of my
forget
head.
his name as well. These are the same people that if
I remember who he is, like what he looks like, though. To be
yeah.
fair, so
These are the same people that would not shed a tear if you or me or anyone who votes differently, speaks politically differently from them, would be killed in some way. Doesn't matter how. They'd celebrate it. They would. These are the same people that celebrate every single time that Asmongold gets banned on Twitch. These are the same group of people that you'll see sitting at tables with people like Hassan Piker and leftist and or far right or whoever, and then they'll
you brought up the dog shocker.
yeah,
Interesting.
these are the same people, and I'm not making this political. This is true.
Fire.
What?
Everything that is true is political.
No, it's not.
To these people, it is. I'm not saying like actually. I'm just being kind of facetious about that. But I mean, at the same time, it's ridiculous. Like you can't even have like logical or just normal conversations anymore, even in public.
These people,
Everything devolves down to just the most low IQ retardism.
and I'm going to be honest with you, these are the same people, and these people will deny this. And hell, we might get banned for this, but I don't care. These are the people that are making people racist. These are the people that are pushing for violence. These are the people that are making people hate women. These are the people that are making people, anytime that somebody comes and something bad happens, you always second guess. Why? Because these people have spent a decade plus
Poisoning the well.
Yeah, poisoning the well, putting fucking dog shit, horribly written characters in video games that are not
Movies, television, all over the place.
Yeah, mainly video games for the topic
Books.
here.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it's all media.
Yeah,
I'm not
everywhere.
letting Hollywood off the hook here.
No, I mean Hollywood has game studios as well.
And everyone remembers the MCU.
And these people, like, we have this one friend who does not play a video game with a female protagonist in it. If you asked me this a decade ago, I wouldn't understand it. I still give him shit for it because his reasoning is stupid. He can't give me a reason. But if someone were to say, yeah, I'm not going to touch this game because it has a female protagonist, because I've been burnt by female protagonists in the past, it's like, what do you mean? Well, I played Mass Effect on Andromeda, and all of the female characters in that game were awful. They looked ugly. Or, yeah, I'm not touching this game because it's a female protagonist and they made the female ugly looking. I understand that. I do. Or, yeah, I'm not going to touch anything with a minority protagonist. Why? Well, I kind of got a little burnt by Assassin's Creed Shadows. I understand it. I do.
Oh, I do too.
I mean, I've caught myself thinking it a couple times. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm perfect, but I have. I've turned away from games, from books, from a lot of things because of that. And to give it to turn it on the other aisle a little bit too. I mean, it's like the opposite of why I'm kind of still iffy on a lot of modern isekais and like a lot of modern animes because of the Gunnar stuff. It's the same thing, but the opposite. Except Bleach. Bleach is great. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise.
Best anime of all time.
Yeah, it's pretty great. And the sooner we get all of these people out, the sooner that these people move on to go and do something else. If you want to be a political activist, go be a political activist. Do it within the confines of the law. Don't hurt people. Be respectful. But get the hell out of media and stay the hell out. I like.
Fire. How else are they going to propagandize to the masses?
I don't know, man. I hear podcasts are pretty great.
Yeah, you're not wrong. We're propagandizing to our audience right now.
I know. The sooner we get people that just want to make video games, the sooner we'll get back to a gaming industry that is actually working. We got to work on getting the prices down,
God,
but one step at a time. One step at a time.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because I'm old enough now to remember when games were $60, but sprinkled in there were some 50 and some 40s. I'm old enough to remember when the only online service that charged you to play online was Xbox, and it was worth it. I'm old enough to remember when you could actually go to stores and buy things to own them. When you could buy things that could be repaired. I remember walking through a video, like a media aisle in a Kmart, in a Sears, all right? And let me tell you, things weren't all hunky-dory back then. You may think they were, but they weren't. I don't know, I was like...
It was pretty great, though, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, no, it was great.
I miss those times.
I remember when you could play N64s at McDonald's. Yet I remember when you
play GameCubes at McDonald's.
I always ended up at fucking Burger King.
I love Burger King.
But this was good Burger King, back when they had like the sliders and all that. And
hell yeah.
What does this have to do with these game devs and everything? It's all culture at the end of the day. These people they no longer are. Them taking to the streets and screaming on social media is their death spasm. They're not actually dying, but of their influence, and they know it. They ran these legacy studios into the ground, and they know that their ideas aren't popular. Just because Mixtape is going to win Game of the Year for 2026,
oh my God,
doesn't mean that every studio can make the next Mixtape.
I'd rather them give it to Fortnite.
It's genuinely diabolical. I don't think that'll happen, but I have my issues with the Game Awards. That's why I say shit like this.
It might happen.
I genuinely believe it's going to happen.
Wouldn't be the stupidest thing that Jeff Keighley's ever done.
No, it wouldn't be.
I think High Guard might be up there.
I mean, High Guard's another one. I already forgot about High Guard.
So did I until I brought it up just now. I only thought about it because of Jeff Keighley.
There are so many games that like live and die every single day. But the ones that we remember, like Concord and Destiny and High Guard and Halo, even though Halo's still living, but it really should be dead.
It's on life support.
Gears of War, Assassin's Creed. The game devs suck. The game devs blame you. Well, now they're all getting fired.
Would you look at that? Hot diggity dog.
Oh, man. And it is music. If you're a true fan of video games, either as a medium, as an entertainment medium, or as an art form, as some people believe that they are, these firings are magical. The absolute best thing that could happen. No, they're the second best thing that could happen for the gaming industry. An actual crash is the best thing.
GTA 6 failing would do irreparable, like, amazing work for this industry.
I don't know, man. I was begging for Halo Campaign Evolved to fail, and it did. I think the universe has one more in her. I believe.
we got another one, you think?
I think we got one more.
We got one more in us?
I honestly personally believe that the best thing that could happen to video gaming, and mind you, I think GTA 6 is probably actually going to be a pretty decent game, is for GTA 6 to fail and for Rockstar to clean house. But I'm also the person that thinks that Cyberpunk 2077 should have gotten the fucking studio shut down. And I have no hope that Witcher 4 is going to be good. So
cautiously optimistic here.
And this is coming from an eternal optimist.
I feel like if we replace that with pessimist, it would be more accurate.
No. Listen, I'm incredibly optimistic because now I know that a Halo 2 Campaign Evolved is never coming. I now know that a Halo 3,
I heard that. I thought they greenlit that already.
no, they were waiting to see how this one went.
Oh, real? Oh, good. Good
Had
thing.
had Halo campaign evolved, sold well, and done well, then it would have greenlit the Halo 2 remake and the Halo 3 remake, which both would have been incredibly bastardized versions of what came before. And I don't think the first remake that Halo 3 would ever receive should be something on the level of campaign evolved, because those devs don't understand what made combat evolved great. And if you can't get the fucking first game in the franchise down, why the hell do I have any reason to believe that you can get the second or even the third correct? And it's kind of the reason too why we're seeing a prequel for Gears of War instead of Gears of War 5.
You mean 6?
Or yeah, 6. Sorry, I never played. I never played 4. I skipped straight into 5, and it was awful. It was so fucking bad.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I did not have a fun time playing that game. That was a while ago.
I mean, if Xbox ever wondered why they're the kind of the shitters in the industry, it's just because they let their main IPs die.
Yeah, I mean,
they let 343 take a fat dump over Halo for 10 fucking years.
Yeah, these game studios, look, I don't like Microsoft, I don't like Sony, but the only W that I'll give either of these companies is all of the firing that they're doing.
Yeah.
And
it's like that's step one now, because now you got to start turning things around and actually making good content.
Yeah. Now, if this is just firing and it leads nowhere, that's a different story, you know?
Yeah.
But
they just fire and hire the same type of people, and it doesn't really fix the problem.
Yeah. And I don't like the way that gaming is going, trying to push all digital, especially with these platforms as well as these games that just aren't worth it. But you need to take the small steps before you can make the big leaps. And routing out the people that are only political activists, that don't do any fucking work, that are making these dev cycles take 6 to 10 plus fucking years. Almost said it, but I didn't. 10 plus years to I'm getting better to like turn out just sequels, or hell, even remakes or remasters or just ports, right? And they're always inferior. Getting these people out is good, and don't let anyone else on Twitter tell you otherwise. And anyone that is a corpo bootlicking piece of fucking shit.
Just like you.
I'm sorry?
I'm just messing with you.
I was like, damn. Was I sleep posting again in the Discord? I don't know.
You absolutely were.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm perfect on this, because I don't think anyone should be. If a game studio that's been putting out horrible stuff hits a bullseye one time, I'm like, okay. I've always been.
Yeah, but a broken clock always strikes true twice a day.
That's what I was about to say, because like I'm a person that values consistency, where I've never really been into trick shot videos, because it's like, all right, you made one good thing.
Wow, you paused the fucking video and made the shot and then resumed the fucking camera. Crazy,
no,
right?
No. You basically just chuck something at a fucking wall a million times, and it's bound to go in eventually. Consistency's great. The original Star Wars trilogy, that's consistent. Halo, consistent. Gears of War, consistent. Lord of the Rings, consistent. And I'm talking about the originals, not like The Hobbit and all that stuff. But either way,
I know. Well, that would be called The Hobbit.
Yeah.
The Lord of the Rings is called The Lord of the Rings.
Consistency. Even as much as I don't like them, I hear there's a lot of consistency in the Harry Potter books.
I think they're very consistent.
We have a friend that's really into Percy Jackson. Consistency.
We do?
Yeah. He also likes ponies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that one. I mean,
hey, you like raccoons, so.
Yeah, but I'm not a hell of a Boss fan.
You could be, though.
I'm not.
You're just hiding it.
I'm not.
Uh-huh.
I'm not. I saw that one video that's on the same level as the EDP documentary and never looked back.
Uh-huh.
Well, the end of this conversation is getting absolutely nowhere fast. You got anything to wrap this up?
Game devs are the cancer of the industry, and every single one of them that gets fired and starts yelling in the streets about their political, problems and with their communist tattoos and candy colored hair and neck beards, just know I'm celebrating your demise.
And on that note, thank you all for watching. Social media links in the description. There's the algorithm stuff, liking, commenting, subscribing. I'm not your dad. If you want to do it, do it.
Leave a comment.
Yeah. And I think on that note, take care of yourselves and have a good one.